For us, we always had that urge to go back to more of a natural environment.
Legalisation of growing hemp in Australia became easier. Then we started to work with the idea of imagine getting a farm one day, we could grow a bit of hemp there. And it was always just like a bit of a dream.
This Sleepy Hollow popped up and we're like, whoa. To not only just talk about hemp, but to actually then hands-on look at that whole process from seed to skin. When you're making as many clothes as we are, you're having a huge impact. You've got a big footprint. And so for us, it's important to go down more of a sustainable and to do everything more sustainable. And with hemp, we felt like we could talk to our audience through it.
Jono saw this place for sale.
It was super rundown. All the grass was overgrown, but you know, we could see the potential in this place.
Good spot, perfect what we wanted to do.
And we're like, you know what, let's go, put ourselves in the deep end, let's get this thing and put our money where our mouth is and let's try and grow hemp.
How you going, Arthur?
Good, mate.
That's good, brother. Hey, how far are you off? Oh, did Ollie tell you how you flip the wheels? His front tractor wheel, it's just going to plan in this far from the edge. So your first line's going to be here.
The next step is, okay, cool, we're going to need a hemp license to grow hemp. Arthur from Hemp Fields, he's a really interesting character. He's really dedicated to cannabis.
If the council allowed us, we would put a Believe in Hemp Hollywood type sign on top of our hill that could be visible, you know, from the freeway. A fence showed us the land that they got down in Sleepy Hollow, and the concept behind it was all really cool. And we offered our help with that to grow there under our license. And yeah, it just made sense to cooperate together. What we grow here is no different than growing tomatoes or cucumbers. It's a plant, it's a herb. It's not some evil weed as it's been portrayed. And it's got all these amazing benefits.
Oh, you come here, come check it out. Yeah, it's working perfect. See him dropping.
Yeah. Yeah, farming was so negative to the land before. By farming hemp, you can rebuild land and you know, perform this whole bioremediation. So I think just even the ground level of that, going up to better quality products for people.
Andrew has been in the hemp industry since I think the mid-70s, maybe before that. He's an incredible human being that knows an extraordinary amount about cannabis.
Andrew, can you give us a rundown of, I guess, the process of what we're doing so far?
Well, this kind of planting is this row planting really good for, you know, we're aiming for that dense crop for fibre. If this was a seed crop, we probably wouldn't be doing all this hand broadcasting between the rows.
Yeah.
But yeah, having it so dense will get you a nice tall plant that, you know, with minimum branches. And so you just get the long fibre. So as I understand this initiative, we're going to grow this hemp here. You've got to try and produce about 250 kilo of hemp fibre suitable for going into processing for textiles. So the crop will be grown. It'll get to a stage where it'll just sort of declare its sex. Hopefully it'll be 6 foot or just above. And then
you harvest the plants.
So it's a pretty exciting day for us here. This is, we've finally been able to harvest the first ever fibre crop here on Sleepy Hollow, right in front of the highway. So process for us to harvest is getting hands-on with machetes, cutting down at the lowest point on the stalk so we can get maximum amount of fibre, because the fibre comes from the outside of the stalk.
But, I mean, it's 3 months old. Look at how much carbon there'd be in here. See that? That's all herd. That whole inside bit, and that's all fibre.
Yeah, wow.
Check out that. So all that white herdy shit. All the fibre coming off of that. It's real long, nice fibres.
I think that as we move away from petrochemicals and unsustainable sources of plastic and things like that, we really will move to a better world.
So it's been about 5 weeks since we harvested. We field redded it for 3 weeks, so that's basically just tossing it over in the field every couple of days. We've brought it in here. Now we've got it hung up here. You can see like the hemp's so light. This is just a bundle that's ready to get processed. We got the fibre back from the processor and we're super stoked because it's really, really good quality. We sent the sample off to our factory. They went through it, they're just like amazing quality. So we really nailed the grow. So our long-term vision would be to have, you know, our processing plant here. So we really want to get a really good processor, and then we're going to have hopefully have local farmers swapping their cane out for hemp.
You know, in a world that we're living now where there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of divide, to bring it back and to see just this one beautiful plant which has so many attributes, and be able to tell anyone that buys a FENS or looks into a FENS that t-shirt you're wearing, guess what, we helped grow that. I had this hand, I threw those seeds down and that seed grew, and now you're wearing the byproduct from that plant. Pretty cool.